Okay, this is Grant Putnam Landscaping. I'm at John Finn's house in New Canaan. We talked about pulling the fence closer to the driveway. My recommendation is somewhere between 12 to 14 feet off the driveway. And then obviously Juan would come in here and install the fence. All right. So essentially, the fence would end up coming through about here on this tree, which then ends up being somewhere in this area. That's what makes it a 90-degree turn and corners off the house. I'll give you roughly 12 to 13 of space between the driveway and the fence. I put a string in here just to give you a sense of the distance of kind of the swale that's in here. So from the level of it's tough to see, but from the level of the gravel next to your generator to the kind of the top of this mound, this level kind of represents what it would be if you have more of a level area. So you could the idea would be kind of fill this swale in a little bit so you don't have this big hole. And I still think you're probably better off welling around the tree and then feathering the grade in through here. So it's roughly, you end up starting to raise the grade around where the existing spruce trees are, somewhere in that area, and make your way this way. So it's roughly a 60-foot by 40-foot area of where you'd be adding topsoil. Okay. I would suggest extending this drainage pipe down to the corner of the property. Doesn't make sense having to come there. You're going to have a constant erosion problem, and it'll look better. Plus, there's a good chance to get this water all to drain properly. You might still need to put a drain, a catch basin, and then connect it to that drain to have it carried towards the corner of the property. So that's, from looking at elevation plan and figuring all the grades out, then you might consider doing that. We talked about the masonry repair for the patio in the future, muriatic acid to clean the white stains, which is lime stains on the walls. Rethinking this bed. You already have a couple existing trees, but it's roughly 40 feet by 20 feet. Okay. Incorporating more of the similar type of miscanthus grasses that grow taller in front of the pool, and then you have roughly 12 to 15 feet behind the pool where you're trying to get some screening from the neighbors. That would have to be trucked in with a hand truck, and you'd end up having to choose trees that grow on the narrower side, obviously, so they don't overspan the area that they really have between the wall, the boulder wall, and the fence. This tree would come out, crabapple tree. Maybe it's a little bit better. There's the string. So in the center, it's almost a foot or a little bit more than a foot. The two fastigiate hornbeams from the front of the house near the steps, those have to be transplanted. You only can move those in the spring before the leaves come out. So usually like beginning of March, you have to typically pick those up and replant those. We do property maintenance as far as lawn fertilizing, tick spraying, shrub care as far as, keeping the insects off your boxwoods, and that's kind of our expertise, is knowing all the ins and outs and the health issues with all the plants in a lawn. So we do irrigation service in-house as well. So that's something else to consider. And that's it. So I'll put together some ideas and shoot them over to you, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.